Mushroom Kingdom, here we go. Yahoo! Waha! Let me make sure that it's not capturing desktop audio.
Oh, where's the reverb?
Why does this always happen to me? Every time my VST host closes, it turns on my other effects and stuff like that. What is this? Alright, hi chat. This was a surprise. I wasn't expecting to do this. I'm like, oh, I'm not gonna do this. I'm definitely not gonna do this. And then I decided to do this. So I'm watching the Mario movie trailer too, and I hope that we get to hear Princess Peach, and she'll sound. Hold on. Let me pull up the window. There. And this should be full screen for you. Correct? You can see this. It's full screen. It's not a mess. I'm not a mess.
Oh, the window's not properly aligned. Oh my god, I'm a bad streamer.
I failed you all. I'm so sorry. I got jump scared. Volume? How's the volume? It's kind of quiet for me.
Hello everyone, I'm Shigeru Miyamoto.
Hello.
From Nintendo. Today, I'm excited for you all to see the second trailer for the Super Mario Bros. Movie.
Volume.
The first trailer we released in
Volume
October
better?
was seen by lots and lots of people around the world.
That's us.
Thank you all for supporting this movie.
You're welcome.
It's almost finished, and I'm not supposed to say anything else about it.
He's gonna leak the movie.
Well, Chris-san, let's introduce our special guests.
Which Chris-san?
Thank you, Miyamoto.
Okay, that Chris-san, okay.
It's my pleasure to
Chris
introduce Anya
Meledandri
Taylor-Joy,
from
the
Illumination.
incredible actor who
I'm excited
voices
to hear how
Princess
she sounds.
Peach in our movie. It was important for us to work with performers who could inhabit a wide range of emotions.
To me, her voice is kind
connect
of
with audiences on the
medium
big
to
screen.
low-ish.
Anya brings another dimension to this character. Whether
So
she's
I
leading
wonder
her
how
tones or going head
she's
to
gonna
head
try to
against the king of the
portray
trees.
that. I'm not sure,
delighted to
but I
introduce
want
you
to
your
see it.
princess.
I would like to see
Hello,
it smell.
Nintendo
Oh, there
Direct
she
and
is!
Mario fans from all over the world. We are just moments away from seeing Princess
I quite
Peach
like her
for the
as an
very
actor.
first time, and I personally could not be more excited. I hope that you enjoyed the movie as much as I enjoyed working on it.
I watched
Here we go.
Queen's Gambit,
Thank
but
you very much, Anya-san. I've been looking forward to this since the casting process. I thought she'd be perfect for Princess Peach. I'm
because
also
she
looking
looks
forward
like her.
to this person's performance. Playing Donkey Kong is Seth Rogen.
oh yeah.
Hi there. I'm Seth Rogen, and for my entire life, I've been a fan of the worlds created by Miyamoto-san. In fact, my dog is named Zelda. Ever since I was a kid playing Toy Story 10, I remember looking at Mario Brothers and thinking, if they ever make a movie out of this, I better be in it. And I'm happy to say that dream came true. I thank you, and Zelda does too.
I love that dog.
Thanks, Seth-san. In my neighborhood, there's a cat named Mario and a dog named Koopa. Okay then, let's press the
I'm
start
so
button
excited.
again.
I'm so excited. And I'm scared. I've been betrayed before. All right, let's do this. Hello, Chris Pratt. Mario Death Battle.
All right, let's go.
Let's go.
Oh my god, okay.
Wait,
Not sure if you know who I am, but I'm about to rule the world.
that voice didn't sound low. I'm enthusiastic.
Yay! But there's one problem. There's a human, has a mustache, just like you.
Humans are
I
bad.
know every human being with a mustache wearing an identical outfit with a hat with the letter of his first name on it. Because I don't.
Bowser is coming.
Ah!
Together, we are going to stop that monster.
Never mind, it's lower than expected.
We're adorable.
Hey, it sounds like me.
Oh, I got this. No problem. Yes.
Come on, Mario! Our big adventure begins!
Hey, that was the line from the first trailer.
Get it out, get it out,
Peach's face,
There's a huge universe out there
I'm not sure how I feel about it.
with a lot of galaxies. They're all counting on us. No pressure.
She. It's Mario Kart DLC Track 3. Wave 3. They're gonna put it in the movie. The game. They're gonna put the movie in the game. April. Okay.
How was that?
How was that?
It looks like we'll be able to see a new side of Princess Peach, played by Anya-san. Donkey Kong was there too.
I feel
It's
bad.
been over 40 years since the release of the original Donkey Kong game,
feel
which was also my debut title.
bad being
We've also changed
apprehensive.
his design for the first time since he became a 3D model in the original Donkey Kong Country game. Some of you may have noticed, but for this movie, we seized the
Look at him,
opportunity
he's
to
so
give him a
funny.
colorful personality
He's
and
so
design
funny looking.
reminiscent of the original character.
Silly.
What do you think? Well, that's all for now.
Did we?
I hope you're all looking forward to the Super Mario Brothers movie. Thank you.
Did we even hear Donkey Kong really? Or was it mostly like I don't remember really hearing him. Did he say words? Did we got to see Seth Rogen's dog more than we got to hear Seth Rogen.
I remember looking at Mario Brothers and thinking, if they ever make a movie out of this, I better be in it.
Wait, I want to see the
And
dog again.
I'm happy to say that dream came true. I thank you, and Zelda does too.
Zelda. Oh, that's so cute. Mika! Mika, come here! Come see me! Oh. This is the best part of the direct, okay? I want to watch a movie about this dog specifically.
Stop that monster.
It's not.
Together, we
Do you think I know every human being with a mustache wearing an identical outfit with a hat with the letter of his first name on it? Because I don't.
Bowser is coming.
This is not what I expect from Princess Peach.
Together, we are going to stop that monster.
I can see it as like a princess-like character. Like it's very like royal, like we are going to stop. Not me. I can't do that. Like, you know, we are going to stop that But Princess Peach is very like she feels a lot more dainty than that. Or like her voice is more, you know, it's a bit higher. It's good acting. It is good acting. Look at us. We're adorable. Of course
It's Mario Maker. Oh my god. They put Mario Maker in the Mario movie.
I don't even know if that voice would fit Daisy is a lot more rough. Like, she has a more rough-ish voice. Girl Boss Peach.
No problem.
Hold on. Hold on 1 second. I don't know. Peach, like, she looks cute. She does look cute. She looks nice in the visual, just like as is. But I don't know if it feels different than what I don't know. I don't know. It's something about her face is just a little bit. I know for a fact I would get used to it watching the movie more. It's modernized girl boss Peach and less traditional Peach. Maybe, but I like Peach as she is. If I wanted a girl boss, I would just go to a different character that wasn't Princess Peach. And you can still have like a dainty, higher voice while being a strong character and standing up for yourself in a different way. The eyes are too round. Maybe. I think just the bottom of her face is a lot smaller than I expect. Not in movies, I would tell you.
Come on, Mario!
That was the line from the first trailer. They're just reusing it. How? 0 out of 10 movie. I give up.
Big adventure begins now! Ah, get it off, get it off, get it off!
If it were Daisy instead of Peach, this character would be perfect. Maybe. Actually, I don't know if I agree with that. I do think Daisy would be a little bit more rough, character-wise and voice-wise.
There's a huge universe out there.
Why did I look at this scene and I'm like, oh hey, it's like that scene from the Emoji Movie. I don't know. It brought back memories. Like they're standing there and like there's like the boat and they're trying to get past the firewall. Wait, I have to find it. Hold on. Just trust me for a second. Emoji Movie firewall. I hate this Mario. He looks like a man. I feel like Mario is not supposed to look like a man. That is true. Mario's supposed to look exactly like a 6-year-old child. And anything past that is sin. No, I can't find a screenshot immediately. You just have to trust me. Or watch the entirety of the Emoji Movie and then get back to me. I don't know. Like, maybe it's just looking at Peach next to, like, Toad. They feel like two different styles. Like, two different styles of movie. And she's doing the funny smirk thing, looking all, like, knowingly, because she's a princess and she runs a
With a
kingdom.
lot of galaxies. They're all counting on us.
This movie is not going to fail visually. Like, I can have my reservations about how it looks, like, character design wise, but they have colors, they have lighting, the way that they're doing it. It looks nice. It looks very pretty.
No pressure.
Are they gonna make a new Rainbow Road in the DLC? Are they gonna make a new Rainbow Road and it's gonna be called like Super Mario Movie? Super Mario Movie? Mario Kart thing? Yahoo Waha! So what kind of expectations are you looking for exactly? That's a good question. I already said it when I watched the first trailer, but
Oh, shut up, I don't want an email.
I like cartoony stuff. I think they're trying to go for a more cinematic feel, which I'm not too sure how I feel about. I think they're trying to appeal to a broader audience rather than just like, you know, fans of Nintendo. And I understand why they're doing that, but it's still, I'm not sure. A lot of how I feel is a big question mark, even after watching 2 trailers. I just realized the thing volume is very loud. I apologize. That's fine. You want to watch it. You want to watch it and hear it, so it's fine. Like a question block.
I get that reference.
We got to hear more Charlie Day as Luigi. I think he fits the character well. No, what? You don't like the epic cinematic version of the Mario theme?
All right.
Let's go! He says, let's go! I don't know. It feels funny hearing Mario catchphrases said in a very dramatic way.
Let's go.
Let's go. And he's not really putting on an accent, is he?
Okay.
See, when I heard Peach there, I thought her voice was gonna be a little bit higher. I thought it was gonna be whatever.
Not sure if you know who I am, but I'm about to rule the world.
Jack Black sounds good.
Wow, yay.
But there's one problem. There's a human, has a mustache, just like you.
Do you think I know every...
Am I missing anything? I was hoping Peach would have a higher, sweeter voice. That's what I was expecting. But when I saw the casting, I do think they probably cast a little bit because she looks like she would fit the character of Peach in like a live action remake. Because she has that look. She has big eyes, a very small face. She looks very graceful. She was great in Queen's Gambit. She has blonde hair. You see that and you're like, that's Princess Peach. She could dress up as Princess Peach and she'd look great.
every human being with a mustache wearing an identical outfit with a hat with the letter of his first name on it?
Is this going to be an isekai? Did we already establish that? Like, are they going to be in just like New York? And then they get sent to the... Yeah, I thought so. There was the images of the trailer that were leaked, right? We knew this from the first trailer. Yeah, but my brain is small, and I can only remember so much information at once. Promo images of them in Brooklyn officially released. Yeah. So, have we...
Because I don't.
Me when I learned to tweeze my eyebrows for the first time.
Bowser is coming.
This map is really cute. I like it. It looks like it's like crocheted together. I like that. I like that a lot.
Together.
That's pretty.
Together.
I'm sorry. I'm nitpicking. Just give me a second.
Bowser is coming. Together.
It sounds like they might have sped up or slowed down when she said together. But, you know, that's...
We are going to stop that monster.
How? Look at us. How? Look at us. We're just little baby creatures. How are we gonna do that?
Oh, I got this. No problem.
I can only watch this so many times before I'm just reiterating what I already said. That's not Keegan Michael Key. So true. What a scam.
Come on, Mario! Our big adventure begins now! Ah! Get it off! Get it off! Get it off!
This April, like, I'm sure it's a perfectly good movie. It's just weird because it's different than what we're used to. Yeah. That's my thing too. I'm not mad at the movie. I'm not mad. I'm apprehensive.
There's a huge universe out there. With a lot of galaxies.
A lot of Mario galaxies. Got him! Have we seen any Goombas in any of the trailers? Yes. In the first trailer, Chris Pratt... No, wait, no. Chris Pratt said that he was stomping Koopas, not Goombas, right? Alright, never mind. There was no Goombas. It's fine. It's Yoshi's Island. Cue that one song that nobody likes that is very loud. And...
Oh, what do you mean? Thanks for tuning in. I'm still watching it.
There's a huge...
Princess Peach has the firepower. That's why her dress is red and white now. Do you get it?
Universe out there.
That's pretty.
With a lot of galaxies. They're all counting on us.
pressure.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. She's gonna sound fine. The performances are gonna be fine. It's just not what I expect from the characters themselves. She's too mature sounding. Why are there so many cars? This would be terrible online. We would have so much lag.
Wahoo!
He said the line. He said the wahoo line. Hold on, I'm going back frame by frame and it takes a while. Donkey Kong looks he looks funny. Who's that? Who's that? Is that Funky Kong? Listen, I know I said I want it to look cartoony, but Donkey Kong looks a lot more cartoony than he looks very friendly. They're making him more friendly looking. Just like a friendly little guy. Peach looks like she belongs in Cyberpunk. The game or the anime movie? In reality, would you want to hear Peach's much more high-pitched voice the entire time she talks like Toad? I think they tried to tone it. Yeah, I think they definitely went for a more cinematic feel. But you can have a higher voice without it being annoying to listen to. It can happen. It can happen a lot of the time. And I think they're doing what they think is best, and that's fine. And I appreciate that. And the movie, like we said, the movie's gonna be fine. We'll enjoy it. Enough. Well, there we go. We watched the trailer. How do you feel? How's everyone? Girl Boss Peach with the same lines but traditional voice would be unbelievably annoying.
Do you think I know every
Monster. Bowser is coming.
Bowser is coming!
Together,
we
are going to stop that monster.
are going to stop that monster!
Look at that.
You're adorable! I'm joking. In the Brooklyn image, you see Paul. Yeah. In the promotional footage, you see it's New Donk City. Sorry, not I said New York earlier. I apologize. New York does not exist in the Mario universe. This one specifically. I am so jealous that they did not call me to voice Mario, okay? They could have. They could have called me in. They could have said, "Hey, you want to voice Mario?" And I would have said, "Oh, I don't know. Let me check my schedule. I might be busy. I might have scheduling conflicts." I'm gonna see the movie either way, and that's what's gonna happen, and that's how it's gonna be. That was the Mario movie trailer. I just realized that the background is still Christmas. You can still see Christmas. That's fine. It's not a big deal. All right, we did it! Yay! I mean, wahoo! Yippee! Waha! So where do we go from here? I will ask. I ask Seth Rogen to please show more of his dog Zelda in the trailers, please. I need that. Hold on, let me pull it up again. this is very important to me.
Choice 10. I remember being a fan of the
I'm
world's
I'm
created.
upset. I'm upset we didn't hear more Donkey Kong.
My entire life, I've been a fan of the worlds created by Miyamoto-san. In fact, my dog is.
Look, Zelda. Cute dog. She's so fluffy. I want to give the dog pets. What a cute creature. We didn't hear any Donkey Kong. No, actually, I don't think we heard any of them. There is no thoughts behind those eyes. Absolutely not. That is a brain empty look right there. Mika's the same though. Do I have any Mika images on hand? Let me see. I don't think so. Well, you can see it in chat. People can post the Mika emote. So, chat consensus? Yes? Out of 10? How are we feeling? Oh,
Ever since I was a kid playing Play Choice 10, I
Mario Death Battle. Will Mario get the #1 chicken dinner victory royale? Find out in the Super Mario Bros. Movie Direct. Let's go. See, in this scene right here, Donkey Kong looks a little bit more like what I'm used to, of him being just a little bit more, you know, looks a little upset. But in this right here, he looks like a goofy guy. That's funky. No. That's funky. That's Donkey Kong. Sorry. Yeah. All right then. He looks like Seth Rogen. just a goofy guy. I accept that. Decent trailer. I like that they sort of blended DK's modern and classic designs. Yeah, that could be it. I'm not too familiar with... I didn't play the Donkey Kong games, so I don't know what he looked like across all the iterations of the Donkey Kong game. I know, fake fan, right? If you look up the arcade cabinet, you'll see what the Donkey Kong arcade cabinet. Oh! Oh yeah! He is a little bit more, like, silly. Ooh, Mario. Mario, are you okay? He does not look happy. I wouldn't be happy if I were Mario either. Cause I'm Chris Pratt. Yahoo. Waha. Seems like it was faithful in a way that I honestly wasn't anticipating. I think people who watched that would be maybe a lot of older fans of Mario and Mario series will be excited about it because it'll remind them of things that they remember.
No way, the real Chris Pratt is your stream.
I know. Big shock, right? I don't know what I'm supposed to do now. I watched the movie trailer. We did it. Congratulations, everyone. Yay! Exactly, this is really cool for me. Okay. I guess I just don't have that perspective because I wasn't alive. Was I alive? What year was that? I don't know. Was I alive? I wasn't cognizant of existing. yet as a person. '81, '85. Oh, okay. I see. Well, as you all know, as a 57-year-old woman, I was definitely not alive. Grew up with old tunes in the early 2000s. Okay. Okay, that makes sense. How can you forget about this screen? It's so good. That's me, Grandma Hacker. 57-year-old grandma. I hope that you enjoyed the trailer. I did absolutely nothing to support, enhance, or prevent you from enjoying the trailer. You're welcome. I was a surrogate for you to watch the trailer and have opinions. Congratulations. What's your brainworm? What does your brainworm want to do now? My brainworm wants to. You compared it to the Emoji Movie. It's transformative. I'll have to watch the trailer again. Not the trailer. The Emoji Movie again, and I'll have to find the scene I was talking about. It's you did repeat Luigi screams several times, so that greatly enhanced the experience. Yeah, definitely. But you know what I think now. And I'm not upset about the movie. And I hope that nobody listens to the things that I'm saying and wants to and thinks it's like, "Oh my god. She's just trying to be mad at the movie. She wants to find something to be upset about. She hates Princess Peach's voice because she wants to be mad about the movie. I'm not. I am. There is no reason to be upset. Smile. I hate the movie. I'm mad that I'm not Mario and I'm taking my rage out on Nintendo and Chris Meledandri from Illumination Animation Entertainment TM. And that's why my opinion is as it is. I cannot give answers as to what it should be. But I can give answers as to what I think it is. I'm mad for content, yes. Yes, my evil plan. To be upset for the content. I'm contented. Don't review bomb the Mario movie. Don't do it. We haven't seen it yet. We haven't seen what the movie is like. How long is the movie supposed to be? Do we have a runtime yet? Do you think that 4 hours and 3 minutes? Okay, cool. 85 minutes. That's not long. That's a lot shorter than I expected. A Mexican theater listed it as 85 minutes. Okay. Alright, 85 minutes? Hour 25. That is shorter than I expected. I don't know, I feel like I've been watching a lot of movies that are like 2 hours lately. Movies are getting longer. Am I crazy? Movies feel like they're getting longer. Like I'm watching movies sometimes and I get halfway through it and I'm like, oh my god, how long is this movie? How long are we gonna be watching this for? Yes, you are crazy. Okay. I accept my flaws. I accept where I fall short. And I do fall short. Let me tell you something, okay? I got a new pair of pants yesterday. And I am at least 4 inches too short for them. They are very long. I felt like a kid. Like, you know how like when you wear like giant snow pants and they go that's how I felt. I'm not even that short. Maybe the pants are just made for freakishly tall people, like people who are like 5'8" or something. Did you bring them back? No, I like them still. It's a it's a stylistic choice. It's fashion icon. I'll make it work. I can make it work. Wait, did I say shorts? They're not shorts. They're pants. Hold on. Let me thank people for subs because I appreciate that.
By the way, chat, there is a new emote that is currently pending on twitch.tv/hackerling.
Because Twitch took away my ability to automatically upload emotes, it's gonna probably take a few days for them to accept it. Because they hate the letter W. There is a new emote though, and it's going to show up in the next few days probably. And I am excited for people to use it because I know that I am going to be using it. Ah! Sorry, my creative cloud just made a giant noise and it scared me. My volume's all the way up. I love how you got around the one letter emote policy. Yeah, we'll see how long it lasts, if it does last. But yeah, new emotes, or new emote singular, which I'm excited about. It is drawn by Giwi, and I edited it. And once it happens, I will explain more and tell you about it, and you'll see it, and you'll get to use it. Hopefully, if you would like. N for thank you for the 4 months. Good evening. It is evening, is it not? It is 2:35 p.m. in PST. Is it cute or cursed? It is cute. It is very cute.
What?
Creative Cloud, stop updating.
I'm not using you right now.
Dylan the Duck Boy, thank you for the 22 months. Oh boy, here we go. Let's go. Sutsu, thank you for the 13 months. OMG, it's Mika Tuesday, Pet the Meek. Happy Mika Tuesday, everybody. No, you know what makes me mad about Creative Cloud? I use it all the time. But they make a new version every year. And they installed the 2023 version of every single program that I own from Adobe. So I have a lot less space than I had before, and I have to uninstall them now because apparently I forgot to flip the switch that tells them to not download the next year version on my computer. So I have the 2023 version of After Effects, Photoshop, Audition, Premiere, the media encoder. That's like 10 gigabytes of space gone. It does an auto update for me, and it always asks if I want to remove the previous version. Yeah, I did not install them myself. It did that it did that on its own. I'm so mad. I'm full of rage. Sutsus, did I say thank you? Yes, I did, because I said Mika Tuesday. Zaragantex. Yeah, that's... I always second guess your name. I apologize. Thank you for the 25 months. Mushroom Kingdom, here we come. Jason Jack, thank you for gifting a sub to Well Pixie. Nobody, thank you for gifting a sub to yourself for 40 months. Sorry, my brain. Francisco Camp, thank you for the 3 months. Overall, the movie looks good. Yeah, visually, it does look good. It looks like it will be nice visually, and I am excited about that. I hope to see it with some people. Maybe I'll take some family with me. We can watch the Mario movie together, and I can say, look, mother, that is the Funky Kong in the background there. You see? And she will say,
I remember when I used to play the Atari.
and I will say, okay, cool. So to thank you for gifting a sub. Chase and Jack, thank you for gifting a sub again. Bivy Gamer, thank you for the 5 months. Kindred Kin, thank you for the five months as well. Boop. Princeton, thank you for the 23 months. Woohoo! Almost 2 years. Thank you for that. That's a very long time. Craigster Pants, thank you for the 5 bits. Good news. Bit messages now show up in the creator dashboard. No, I'm gonna watch the Mario movie with my mom, and she's gonna be like, when does Splatoon come up? That's the game that you play, right? You play Splatoon? You like Splatoon. When are they gonna show up? Will you be on the Jaden Subathon? Maybe. It's possible. There's a distinct possibility. She released a trailer, right? She was already, if you count Mario Party. I didn't play Mario Party with her. So, yeah, my name's in it. Oh, okay. Then the answer's yes, I will. Frisky Moss, thank you for the tier 1, and Eddie Matt, thank you for the prime. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you everyone for watching this with me today. I didn't expect to do this, and it was a last minute decision that I made, and as you all know, I am terrible at making decisions. But it was last minute, and I thought, and nobody else that I was watching was streaming the Mario movie, so I thought I would do it. You know, why not? Doc11D7, thank you for the bit. Baba Booey, thank you. I appreciate that. I wish I made it. It's okay. You can watch it. Oh, this is the self-promotion time, right? You can watch this back on my channel because the VOD will be saved. And then you can watch it on my VOD channel and leave a comment that says, wow, hacker, I can't believe that Mario is not fake. Anonymous, thank you for gifting a sub to Chris-san. Which Chris-san is that? Is that Chris Meledandri from Illumination Animation, or is that Chris Pratt? He's so cool. Thank you, Anonymous. I appreciate that. But that's it. I've been talking about Mario. How long was the trailer? How long was it? It was like 2 minutes long, and I talked about it for the past 45 minutes. That took all of my brain energy. I woke up hurting today. And I'm like, oh, I'm not gonna do anything today. I have absolutely nothing planned. And then and here I am. I talked for 45 minutes about Mario. I'm just so passionate about Chris Pratt's performance. One of my friends tweeted, Chris Pratt will never drive on Rainbow Road. But he did. Can you send me that tweet, by the way? I want to like it. That's a funny tweet. Swing your arms from side to side. Come on, do the Mario. Hemoglobin? 64, thank you for the 2 months. Your voice makes my brain produce the happy chemicals. I would just like you to know that. Thank you. Congratulations. I have formed a chemical lab operation in your brain, and now you can do anything. You can produce whatever chemical you want, and I'm not going to legally suggest you do that. This stream is not admissible in court. But thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. It's been a while since last time was improving. Yeah. I was out of it for like 2 weeks because I sounded like in 2000 when I was young, when I was when I was young and I could talk like a little person.
My voice could get like super low.
Which I can't do anymore.
But like I would.
I could get down to a C, like the C below the C, C B. Oh, can't even back C B A G F E D. I could get to a C. I can't do it now. Just imagine it's that low. That's where I could get like a few weeks ago. But now I'm a changed person, which means I am less of a person than I was when I was sick. So maybe being sick isn't that bad. Has anyone? This has become a just chatting stream, by the way. Has anyone been playing the new Pokemon game, and has your opinion changed about it? I feel like there was a lot of people talking. What is it there like that? I feel like there's a lot of opinions about the Pokemon game. And people's opinions have been changing. The opinion has gotten a lot more positive from what I've seen lately. It went from like, oh my goodness, this game is a mess. How could they release it like this? But people are a lot more positive, saying it's the best Mario game. Sorry, Mario's just in my brain right now. It's the best Pokemon game so far. It's fun, but sucks enough in graphics, performance, and glitches to really drag it down. Okay, that makes sense. My Switch says I have 60 hours, so it must be fun. Oh, that's a lot of time. I'm glad that you're having fun. The consensus that I see is that it is still a buggy mess, but there are a lot of good parts and things that they improved upon it to make it be probably one of the better Pokemon games. I still think they should add voice acting to it. I still think they could add voice acting to the game. I think they could have partial voice acting. They could do just a little tiny baby bit of voice acting in it. They could voice act cutscenes. Maybe partial voice acting of like question sounds for lines and stuff like that. It doesn't have to be in every language. They would obviously be able to afford it, but they could just do it in English and Japanese, or they can just do it in Japanese and people could play it. It's not that difficult. It's really not that difficult. Implementing stuff like that is not as bad as some people probably think it is. Like the timeline, the pipeline, they'd be able to implement that pretty late into development as well, and it wouldn't be a big deal. As long as we don't have any more scenes of like concert halls and someone just being silent and going and a crowd going, you can't see what I'm doing, so this joke doesn't work. You can't see what I'm doing. You're just hearing silence. Maybe that's a joke in itself. The devs are 100% against adding voice acting. Well, if the devs are 100% against it, then I am 100% against the devs. I will not accept such opinions. As you know, this chat, you're not allowed to have opinions. Do you have your VTuber model on hand for it? Wait, I actually might. Hold on. Oh no, I have to pull out my phone and be on camera. That's gross. It's okay. It's okay. I listen. Listen. It's. I'm going to be holding my phone. I'm not gonna have it on a stand, so you're gonna have to accept this for what it is. Okay. Wait, I don't have my hands. What's even the point? Okay, fine. The point is that you get to see me talking at you, which is something that you never get to see ever. Okay? And this is never happening again. It makes me so self-conscious. Like, does that make sense? Like when I'm on camera, when I'm doing things with the model, I feel like my eyes have to be wide open. I feel like, hold on, let me do this for a second. I'll make this work. I'll make this work. I promise. It's gonna be great. Okay?
Hold on a second.
It hurts my eyes. Okay. 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 Game capture. Specific window. VC face. Make it transparent. No, hold on. This is gonna be good. Trust in the process. Hacker jump scare. Bam! Hi! It's me! I'm sorry, did I scare you? I didn't mean to. Frosty Dragon, thank you for the 5 months. Hi! It's been a while, hasn't it? You haven't seen me for a while. I have not had the model out, and you haven't seen me, like, you know, talking to you like this. It's not usual. We don't usually do this. Oh, this might be the first time some of you actually seen this. Hi! I have a model, and it's very cool, and it's very awesome, and I like to use it sometimes. I use it when I, make the sing-song. Doc11, thank you for the 4 bits. But I use it when I do the, when I did the, Fukuro cover. The Fukuro ga shiraseru. I felt like I was going like this, like... It hurts my eyes. Oh, okay, the bit, sorry. It's when you, like, the Pokemon games, they're going like... Oh, I just realized I'm very pink. Sorry, I do that for, like, ambience, ambience? Chase and Jack, thank you for gifting, 10 subs. And Apollo, thank you for the 4 months. Whoa, the model is back. Yeah, just a little bit. Just for a little bit of time. I knew you had a model all along. I'm glad I didn't bug you. Yeah, I don't use it too often because it hurts my eyes and it makes me feel like I'm being watched via the FBI agent in my phone's camera because they exist and they will be watching me and it makes me feel self-conscious. Isn't this model so good though? Every time I look at it, I'm surprised. I'm like, oh my god, this is so cool. I'm 3D. I have hands when I have my hands connected and not connected. I thought it was 2D. Nope, it's completely 3D. Yahoo! Yippee! Ross and Giwa did a great job. Yeah, with the design, they did a great job. I'm very grateful for those two. Your hands are not connected. No. The hand section of my brain is currently not. Can I change settings while in this? Do I want to do that? Do I want to peel back the curtain and have you see what's going on? Why are you making me play the lettuce sound of all times right now? Okay, I'll play the lettuce. Just give me a second. How's the sync, by the way? For me talking to the model actually speaking? Is it okay? Cause my let me explain to you what's happening. I have an app on my phone that transmits via the network that I'm on to my computer, which does my face movement and stuff like that, which then goes into OBS. And sometimes that causes a pretty big delay, but I think we're doing okay. Yeah? Alright. Lettuce!
Lettuce time. Chad, are you ready for lettuce? It's lettuce time.
Doesn't seem like delay at all. Cool. Epic. Awesome. Let me
Where is it? Where is it? I can't find it.
I have to connect my headphones to the thing. Okay. There we go. And
Lettuce.
can you hear this? Stop playing it. No? What a nightmare. Yes, lying. Okay, there must be a way I can do this, right? Tech issues. Ahoy. I need to have this on my phone. So every time we do the lettuce, I can just play it from my phone without having to worry about this. I can just play it from... Mom. Why does it not work? I was having issues the other day too. And it seems like the issues are persisting. And my brain is very small. And I cannot fix it because then it's difficult for me. And why is life so hard? I try so hard, and why is it doing this to me?
Wavelength music is that way.
What if I change this to Wavelength Browser? Giant red button for lettuce. Yeah, it'd be easier if I had like a soundboard. Thank you, Virus, for sending me the link. What is happening? Can you hear this? Yes? That was so difficult. Why do I even try to be a streamer? What's even the point? This is so difficult. That's what lettuce sounds like. Yes, indeed. That was me going. Sorry, I don't have any gravel in my voice. With lettuce. And then I broke it. It was to try to represent the sound that it makes whenever you crush every bone in your body at once. All of them. Maybe. I don't know. Don't try it at home. I'm not recommending this. Don't do this to yourself, okay? Oh boy. Wait, can you hear? You can hear that. Cool. I fixed the desktop audio problem, but the problem is I don't know how I fixed the desktop audio problem. Never mind. I think I just figured out how I fixed the desktop audio problem, and I don't like the answer to that. You're actually in the post-credit scene for the Mario movie. Yeah. How'd you figure that out? Did they tell you? Did the hacker 4chan tell you that? Oh, I forgot. I wanted to hold on. 1 second. Now you get to see what you usually see when I stream, which is nothing. Which is weird for you, right? It's weird, right? You see me talking and like, you know, like talking, and then you don't see any sort of talking. It's weird. It's strange. I'm going to turn the chromatic aberration up to 30. So now I am sufficiently aberration? What's the word? What do you think? Does it look like I'm in a dream? It's true. I am not real. This does not exist. Sixth grade tells thank you for the 24 months. I guess I'm 2 now. Happy birthday! Congratulations. It looks like you.
I'm running towards you super fast.
The stream is in 4K. No, it's not. That would be terrible for streaming. That would be really, 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 really difficult. Because I don't have settings that people can change. So I'm kind of stuck with it. Here, you know what? Who cares? Who cares? You get to see what I'm doing. You get to see what I'm doing. It's in effects settings, and the chromatic aberration goes down. Yay! And now we're back to normal. Yay! How about that? That's what VC Face's interface looks like. Now you know that I'm a program on a computer. And now that you know this, you know that you are on twitch.tv/hackerling watching a video playing. The second you press the pause button is the second that I stop existing to you. Isn't it cool how that works? Anyway, don't do that because I'm almost done streaming, and we don't want to leave. We don't want to leave like that. We can't leave it at that. I'm sad my Switch left me with the blue screen glitch. I'm sorry. I didn't. I don't like it when that happens to people's stuff. Done already. I mean, what else will I do? I have nothing else to share with you. Hi, Maya. I thought we already knew you were programmed. Your text-to-speech sub-voice turned sentient. No, I'm not. See, my Twitch bio... Not my Twitch. My Twitter bio has said that I am not a text-to-speech computer. So that means that I am not. I'm not one of those. Hey, chat. So I have a model right now, right? And it's tracking my face with my phone. So if I shake my phone very violently, then never mind. It stops tracking. It doesn't track it well if I shake my phone very violently. I've been holding it the entire time. I feel like I'm on FaceTime with someone. Maybe you lied in your bio.
What? Lying on the internet? Impossible. Who would do that? No one would ever do that. No, shaking my head.
What happens if you hold a cat in front of the camera? Well, I'd have to get a cat first. I don't have a cat right now. Okay, I should leave you now. I want some tea, and I don't have any more tea, and I don't have my tea with me. Wait, I can do this. Whee! Yay! We're moving back and forth. Doc, thank you for the 1 bit. Thank you for a random stream. Thank you for watching the random stream. I'm moving my arm back and forth. I have been watching Whose Line Is It Anyway recently. Because I'm hoping that I can accidentally gain some of the funny from the people on the show. And maybe then I will become the world's funniest streamer, and everyone in chat will want to post the laughing emoji.
Oh, they're doing it now.
I'm so sad they're ending Whose Line for good. I understand why they're doing it, but it is still sad. Scenes from a hat. Yep, that's right. I'm in my funny era, allegedly. My brain has taken improv classes, and we'll see if from there they work out if my brain truly has what it takes to survive in Hollywood, which, by the way, is an illusion. Hollywood does not exist in the way that people it's marketed to exist. It's marketed as something very glamorous and not something that is actually taking advantage of a lot of people's dreams. Anyway, thank you for watching my stream. I hope that you enjoyed. Who can I raid on twitch.tv? I will raid my friend Jmoji. He is currently streaming. He's getting ready to play the chill season in Splatoon, which is going to be happening soon, and I'm going to win Kohozuna because I always win. So, I'm going to raid Jmoji.
Emoji.
Jmoji's my friend. He's been my friend for a while, and I hope that you can say hi to him and be nice. Go to his chat and dance, and say Mushroom Kingdom, here we come. Okay? If you would like to do that, I would appreciate it. If you want to go do something else, then go do that, and maybe we'll see each other on some other corner of the internet. And if we don't, the other thing I said. Okay, bye. Have a good day, night, all that, everyone. Maybe I'll stream again soon. Because I don't have a lot going on this week. So streaming would actually work pretty well for me. So if you want to be around for that, feel free to make sure that you check my twitch.tv stuff. I'll have to make a channel in my Discord server to specifically announce when I'm live. So people will, have that when they want it. If they want it. You have to sleep? Okay, no sleep for you. I do have a Discord server, but no one can talk in it. Nobody can talk in my Discord server. You can join it if you desire. Not much is in it. You can see my dog Mika, who looks like Zelda that we saw earlier in Okay, I've been talking too much. We have to go. Bye, everyone. See ya, Jace. Whee! Yahoo! Yippee! Did it work? Did it work? Yes, it did. Okay. Bye, bye.